a busy morning ahead. I've got my PT session, I then have my chiropractor appointment, and then I have my first ever sports massage, like a physio sports massage. I'm actually really nervous because people are like, do you like pain? Then you're like a sports massage. I'm scared it's gonna hurt, who knows. But Cal had it last week and said it was amazing. So it's the sports massage is like at my chiropractor, they have like an in-house sports massage person. So it's come at good timing because obviously my knee was causing me a lot of issues in my longest run. Yeah, I'm just so excited to be in Table Week now. Just waiting for Pace to arrive. I'm going to start my watch now actually and make sure I remember to stop it after the session because I always forget. But yeah, I'm going to try and go easy on the knee today. Hopefully we're going to not find anything bad out in our sports massage.
Straight past it.
Hello! We haven't been in this side,
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I know, it's very light in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I was like, woo! It was all when I was stretching.
Yeah, if you feel pain with anything, let me know.
Yeah, no, this is fine.
Good. Pull the shoulders back a little bit for me. There we go. Nice. Keep them there. 2. 3. Nice. Yes. 5, 9, 10. 5 more. 5. 2. 3. 4. What, was she get hit in the thing and it was no rep?
She wasn't going down past her hips.
Okay, yeah.
And she was saying that.
Good morning, it's 6:51. It is the earliest I've ever gotten up for a PR event. But we are here for the 24/7 Represent Women's running clothing launch. So we're going for a run at 7 a.m. At that pop-up store in Soho. So just going to bag drop now and then we're doing a 5k run. It's gonna be like really oversized. I've got like the layers going on. Maybe I'll take, should I take this off? Or just keep it all on? Just keep it all on. To be fair, extra warm. Yeah, honestly. We're cozy. I know. I like when it's
Launch of women's wear today is a very, very special moment for us as a brand. We have huge momentum, so it feels like the right time. Woo! Yeah. Feel the product. It is absolutely phenomenal. We are so excited to bring it to market. Every detail is considered and has been offset. So please come back, feel it, try it, shop it. But again, go out and enjoy the run. Celebrate with us as a brand this morning. We're so happy that you come down this early, really. But I'm going to hand over. We're very, very honoured to be partnered with our friends Third Space for the run. So we have Alana and Natalie, who are master trainers over there, and we have Gabby, who is a friend of our brand at 247. These guys are going to take you out. They're going to do a warm-up, I think, just down the road at Golden Square. And then, as I say, enjoy the run, enjoy coffees afterwards on us, and then please enjoy the product.
The little pulses, so putting that knee to your chest, so you're really waking up the hamstrings. That's it.
But the best thing about being lunch is when you want to do a long run, there's so many good places.
Yeah. How did you find it?
Sweating.
Yeah, that was, I think I averaged like a 6-something pace, but there was points where I was running 5:22. So well above my marathon pace, not quite the easy run I was expecting, but we got it done. I've had such a slow morning this morning. I just sat and drank my coffee in bed for an hour, forgetting that I need to actually fuel. So then I basically just wasted an hour. So then I ate some toast and then I have to let it go down for another hour. So it's now 10:15, but we are going out for our tempo run of the week. I've actually grown to really hate tempo runs, which isn't ideal, but we move. So we've got rolling 300, so 1.2 at conversational, and then times 4 of 300 at 4:25, 300 at 5:25. So that's quite intense. That is a lot. And then a 1.4 cool down, but I'm wearing my Pro 4s. Just really want to wear these as much as possible with obviously speed runs, not any other runs, just to get used to them. Running with a plate in is just so different. So my knees felt it on my really long run, so I just need to get them used to running in my race day shoes. Again, I'm probably not going to vlog loads on the run just because I really want to focus on hitting the paces and getting the best out of the workout, but I will deload with you post-run. I'm feeling all right this week. I was saying to Cal, it's quite funny because you go into your kind of taper for a marathon, but taper for a marathon just doesn't feel like a taper because, I mean, I've got this intense tempo now, but then I've got a half marathon to run this weekend and it's got faster than race pace practice in it. Like, it's an intense half marathon. So I've got to do 7.5 conversational, 6.5 at 5:25, and then 7.1 at conversational again. So I've got 6.5k at 5:25, and my marathon pace is 5:40. So, like, yeah, we're in taper, but is it really taper when it's a marathon? Like, it's intense. It's really intense. My legs are hurting a little bit still from my sports massage, but let's see how I go. They're feeling a bit heavy, but we're gonna go speedy today. Well, we're gonna try. Anyone else post runs dog like this? Honestly, Lola, enough licking, please. Thank you. Some weeks I find a pace so hard to hit, and then another week I literally just smash it out the park. It's so strange. But yeah, basically Lola. Basically, I had rolling 300 meters times 4, so 4:35, 5:25, 4:35, 5:25. Repeating 4 times. So it was a 5k. I got my second fastest in my second mile. My average pace was at 5:27. My best lap was 4:27, so I was actually going kind of like above the target pace at some points. So my warm-up was at 5:43. My first was 4:31. So I'm trying to aim for 4:35 and 5:25. So I did 4:31 and 5:16, then 4:34 and 5:24, then 4:37 and 5:35, and then 4:27 and 5:06. So there was one where I didn't quite reach it, which was a 5:25 one, which was annoying because that was the easier one, which I got 5:35. But I just got sidetracked and basically just slowed down too much, and then by the time I realised and tried to speed back up again, by average I was already on the slower wave. But yeah, so I'm actually so happy with that. Let's have a look what my average heart rate was. It was 162, which isn't too bad. I think my fitness is getting so much better, and my ability to basically maintain certain paces, which is really exciting for London Marathon, considering I need to maintain a pace for a whole marathon. We're off to Paris tomorrow for Cal's marathon, so I'm going to include a lot of that in this week's vlog. Really excited to be cheering him on and see all of his hard work come to fruition. It's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing, and I'm really excited. So next time I see you, it will be in Paris. Good morning, we're at the Runna shakeout. Woo! And I've got to run 21k. So I'm starting out with the shakeout, and then I think what I'm going to do is just follow the same route and just lap it. Because I don't want to get lost in Paris, and I don't want to be stressed about like where I'm going. So I feel like the best thing for me to do is just run that loop, because I think we just go along the river, so I'll literally just run along the river.
To be fair, you can just keep running down the river.
Oh yeah, just keep going straight and then turn around when it's when I'm halfway. Yeah, I might do that. I've got to do, I think, like 5k conversational, and then I've got to go into faster than my marathon pace, which is, so I've got to do 5:20 and then back to conversational again, but I can't remember what the kilometres are, but I already need the loop. Already need the loop. Cal's got his videographer here because he's so fancy. I know, look at that.
That is fantastic news. So the idea of today is a very fun, easy, relaxing 5k jog.
Let's go! And we're setting off. I've got 5k with Runna, but my plan is 7.5 conversational. So we'll start it off with shakeout. And basically I'm just going to try and learn the route. How you feeling, Maddie? How many people are you leading on this run?
I don't want to think about it. 150.
Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. Unreal. This is the most gorgeous training run ever. I actually can't believe I'm in Paris. So I'm only 4 kilometers in because I lost a whole kilometer because I paused my watch and forgot to unpause it. So I got to leave the group behind. Catch you at the expo. 18k, but I kept pausing my watch and forgetting to restart it for ages. Definitely a whole kilometre in the shakeout, and then I don't know how long it kept happening in my long run, but I was a kilometre behind everyone in the shakeout. So I reckon I ran probably about 20k in the end, but watch is 18. My knee started hurting towards the end again, so I'm not entirely sure what to do about it. I might actually tape it for the marathon just to like save my... Yeah, because it started hurting again towards the end of that run.
Get advice from the physio on what to tape.
Yeah, I mean Charlie and the physio both said we can tape it for your run.
Yeah.
And apparently the tape like massages it, because I was like, what does the tape do? Like hold something in place? And they were like, no, like the tape goes like. The physio was trying to explain it because like basically like massages because it goes back and forth a bit on your leg
when you're
moving.
Yeah.
Which is so mad. I don't think I can drink this coffee. Try it. It literally tastes like
Mine tastes
water.
like shit as
like
well,
it tastes like water.
That's one of the worst iced coffees I've ever had.
It's literally water, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bin this. It literally is.
I do think
water.
it's a milk situation though.
Yeah, this is going in the bin. I'm going to try and find a nice one because I'm not going to waste my second coffee of the day on like a shit show of a coffee. I'm pleased with how that run went. In my middle section I did 5:26 pace average, and then either side was just conversational. But yeah, my next long run is 13, and then it goes down again, and then it's marathon. But yeah, it was a really nice run. I ran and I saw the Eiffel Tower, I saw the Louvre. It was beautiful, and then we just ran along the river. Fee 2.0, take 2. We've come to Motors Coffee, which is actually where we were at for the shakeout this morning. And let's give this one a try. I asked if they had any agave, and they were like, we don't flavour our coffee because it's too good anyway. And I was like, you know what? That's what I want to hear. That's what I need to hear. Oh yeah, that is a good iced coffee. This is an 8.5 out of 10.
Not long now. Well, how long out? We're at 1 sleep away. That's it. So, yeah, let's head in.
We are in week 13 and 14 of marathon training. I can't believe it that I'm in my penultimate week of marathon training. I also can't believe it that I am running a marathon next week. Like next week I'm running a marathon. So a little bit of an update, which I haven't properly spoken about, is that I've got a slight injury. And unfortunately it's happened a couple weeks before London Marathon, but we are doing everything that we can to rest and recover and get to that start line and most importantly across that finish line. So the next 2 weeks I'm taking them really slowly. I had a lot of issues with my knee hurting in my 32k, but I pushed through and finished it because it's my longest run. It was the first time I'd felt the issues. I didn't really know what they were and I pushed through. However, since like having a sports massage, going to see my chiropractor who specialises in running injuries, and not being able to finish my 21k in Paris, actually only running 19. I finished 19. I probably should have stopped a bit earlier, to be honest. My Strava says 18, but I actually paused my watch in my shakeout run. But either way, didn't quite hit the 21, should have stopped earlier. My knee was really hurting, but I kept going. We know that it is issues with the IT band, just from overloading, running too much. So what I really need to do is strengthen up my glutes and my hip flexors down the side of my thigh, where my IT band is. It connects to my knee, and then basically it's creating a friction where my IT band is like a kind of windscreen wiper, is rubbing up against here on my knee, so it's on this outside bit of my knee, and I can tend to usually get to about 15k without it hurting. But yeah, the marathon is a lot further than 15k. So my plan this week is to take it really easy. I didn't know whether I should run, but have been advised to keep up the training load so I don't shock myself next Sunday by suddenly running a whole marathon after not running for 2 weeks, because then I could really fuck myself early on in the marathon and not be able to continue. So just keeping a steady small load, the same amount of runs 3 times a week, but just doing them proper slowly and just doing 5Ks. This week I actually had 2 5Ks and a 13K. So instead I'm going to do 3 5Ks if my knee and IT band allows, if it's really hurting. Anything above like a 4 in pain, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to be swapping out my 13K long run with a strength and recovery session. My lovely PT Paige, I did a session with her yesterday, and that was all strength and recovery for my IT band, which I did film, so you'll be seeing that after this little intro. And then I'll be doing that again. So my main focus is hip dips, hip abduction with a mini band or super band, single leg glute bridges, and hip flexor overs raises. What we also did were step ups, single leg RDLs, squats, and Bulgarian split squats. So I'm going to see what I can do from my flat of all of that. I'm also just going to be rolling daily. I'm off to try and do a 5K run now, and I'm going to roll before to kind of activate the muscles and do a proper stretch, and then I'll be doing the same after. I've been icing it, I've been having muscle soak baths. I am going to go for an ice bath and sauna at some point this week also. So basically I'm doing everything that I can to help me get to that start line. I'm starting to feel a little bit nervous now. I'm also really scared because I'm due on my period at some point soon, and I'm just scared that's also going to come for the race. If it does, it does. As women, that is what we have to contend with, but it's gonna be fine. I am feeling really excited for the day and to celebrate afterwards. Paranoia, gosh, never experienced it before, but it's so real. Like, I've just never really quite got what Cal has been talking about because he's run 2 marathons, and like close to the time, everything is like, his brain's just all over the place. He's like anxious, worried, lots of injuries just suddenly appear and aches and pains, and like, honestly, I'm feeling the same. Like, I'm thinking I'm not capable. I'm thinking I haven't put the hard work in. Obviously, this IT band situation isn't helping. The fact I might be coming on my period isn't helping. Like, there's just loads of things that I'm now just like worrying and overthinking about. But I have done the hard work. Like, I got to the longest run and I completed it. And now it's just the tapering and making sure that my body is rested, recovered, and ready to go. Thank you for watching my vlogs. If you're here, please do subscribe and please do drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, I'm really nervous, but I'm gonna roll now, and I'm gonna see how an easy 5K feels.
Can you feel it when you roll it?
So much.
Yeah. Like, if you as well, like where it's really painful, just like hold it on it and just like breathe through it. Yeah, well, yeah, try and keep on top of these that we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You should be able to do most of it at home, to be honest. Especially like your single leg glute bridges, just for your glutes.
Yeah.
Leg. Hips all the way up. Nice. Good. 10 on each. Have you got a busy day today? God, yesterday was so hectic for me.
Today, I'm actually gonna edit like 2 YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Because
nice.
I'm still
That's my
just
job
behind.
today, yeah.
So
Yeah.
am I going, is this it, the movement?
Yeah. Now bring your body upright, so sit all, yeah, there you go. Now try.
Oh god, that's hard.
Yeah.
Where I really feel it a bit.
Yeah.
How many am I doing?
I'm gonna do 8 to 10. We're gonna try 2. Good. Good. Keep that straight. Just turn on that one as well. I'm just gonna show you this one.
Yeah.
But there's one where normally you stand on a raised platform with this leg, and we won't do it today, but if you do go do a session,
Yeah.
and maybe a lighter kettlebell at like maybe I'd say even 2 or 3 kg,
Yeah.
and like lifting it up and back down, and you're really working your hip flex here. Yeah, that is also very painful, but it kind of works the same as here. To the side. Oh yeah, you feel it?
Yeah. I can really
Nice.
feel that in the IT band.
Yeah. Good. 5. Nice. 3 more. 4. Let's get 2 more. 5. Drive. Let's get 1 more. We're gonna do another round of this. Rest there. Nice. Good. Nice. Hinge that body just a little bit more.
yeah.
That leg. There we go. Nice. You should probably feel that.
Really there when I
Yes. Yeah. Drive. Good. Nice. Good. That other foot, try and just like stance it back just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Good. 4. 5. Let's get 3 more. 3. You feel it in your hamstring?
Yeah.
2, last one. Yes, nice, that's it there.
So my plan for today's run on Runna is half conversational, half tempo. So I'm supposed to be doing 1k warm up, 1k at 5:30, it's headphones, 2k at 4:35 and then 1k cool down. Instead I'm going to do 2k warm up, 2k at race pace which is 5:40 and then 1k cool down. So a little bit of race pace in there, but nothing too crazy because we need to protect my knee.
Hello, slightly different vibe. I've been to the hairdressers since after my run. I went to Peach Stories and it is incredible. And I've gone a bit more back to my natural colour, but I absolutely love it. It's so glossy. Let's go over that run. So that was okay, but I could feel the twinge in my knee, even with a short distance, which is scary. But I could just feel it. It didn't hurt, I could just feel it. But I don't know if that's just because I'm so focused and obsessed with it. Like, is it hurting? Like, I don't know. So I ran a 5k. So I said I was going to do part of it tempo and then part of it conversational. So I ended up doing 2k. My first k was 6:41, then a 6:21, then I did a 5:46 average. The first of the 2k was faster, and then in the second one I just slowed down again because I was overthinking my knee. And then I did a 6:28. I was in aerobic power. In terms of my heart rate, it was going like a little bit high than what I wanted it to be, really. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. It didn't hurt, but I could just feel it. I feel like I'm just obsessing over it now and I need to just chill out and stop thinking about it. But yeah, I really do just need to stop deeping it so much because I think I said this to Cal because someone said it in a stretching video that I was watching and he was like, where you feel like, oh, what was it? Where you like put pressure in your head, you feel it in your body or something like. So if I'm like focusing on a certain part of my body, then I'm gonna feel tension there. I can't remember the exact thing he said, but it was a good thing and I'm making it sound not so good. Anyway, I have 1% charge, I need to charge this up. I will catch you tomorrow. Okay, I've just put my camera on charge because I just went onto my Runna after doing my run this morning and obviously I ran it slower and off plan. And last week I ran one of my runs so off plan, but I feel like all of my others, like it's been saying I've been on pace the whole time. Why am I taking this personally? It literally has sent me an update being like, we're updating your plan because of the pace you've been running at recently. So they were like, to run safer and happier, we're like updating your plan and your pace and adding on 3 minutes to your estimated half marathon time, and therefore your marathon time is adding on. So now my estimated marathon time is, there's nothing under sub 4, which is fine. Like, there's no way I was going to get that my first marathon anyway. So I don't know why this is stressing me out, but it's stressing me out. It's saying it wanted me to run the marathon at 5:40, but it's now saying 5:50 to 6. So my marathon like pace goal was 5:40. But yeah, now it's 5:45 to 6, which should give me a target race time finish of 4:02 to 4:14, which is insane for my first marathon. Like, I don't know if I'm even going to hit that. In my head, I'm like, I feel like I'm going to do it in 4:40 as my kind of prediction for myself, and I would be happy with that. So I don't know why this is stressing me out that this AI has told me it. I feel like I just wanted to tell myself it. I didn't want AI to tell me that I'm running slower than my plan and I'm going to finish slower than planned. It's weird because that's only off the back of like 2 runs a bit slower because of my IT band. Maybe it's just setting more realistic expectations, which would be better for me, rather than that app having high expectations for me and then me being disappointed. Because I mean, there was no way I was getting a sub 4 like that. Is actually quite ridiculous. So this is more realistic, but even I feel like it is still a bit too optimistic, to be fair. But yeah, it's really cool that it does that. It's checking all your pace throughout your plan and it updates things and changes things in consideration to that. And I feel like that's really cool. I think I was just like a bit taken aback from it because I was like, oh my God, why is it telling me I'm going to be slower? But I am going to be slower and that's fine. And I knew that. Try and go for that because that would be amazing to do like a 4:02 to 4:14 on my first marathon. And I feel like that is more realistic, a 5:45 to 6. I think I might try and cling on to a 5:40 for as long as possible and then bring it down. But if I am feeling like my heart rate is way too high and it's feeling too much, then I will drop down earlier because I don't want to burn myself out too soon. But yeah, this is good. So we've got more of a plan, more of a realistic plan.
We're on my second 5k easy of the week. This is a little bit off, but I'm helping Cal feel for his happiness ad.
Yep.
I'm literally
USLs on.
Yeah, we're
First
both
time
doing.
trying them. They are a lot more true to size than the Pro 4s.
Yeah, they're super comfy.
I feel like your phone's gonna get nabbed here.